Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our Wednesday Live at 5 here at Old Town Quilt Shop in Orchid, California. So today is Wednesday, and it also happens to be Farmers Market Wednesday. So if you live here in town and you want something to do this evening after watching our video, you can head across the street from the shop and go to the Old Town Farmers Market. It's a lot of fun over there. Food trucks and vendors, and of course fresh produce, local to the area. So lots of good things over there. Alrighty, so I'm going to flip the camera around and show you guys where we are at, and then I'll show you all of the good stuff that came in today. Well, this week at any rate. Okay, here we go. Let's turn this puppy around. All right. So our website is oldtownquiltshoporchid.com, and you can also send us an email or call us on the phone if you'd like to get a hold of us in any way. If you are here in Orchid or visiting the California area, here is where you can come and find us. We're on West Clark Avenue in Old Town Orchid, California. We're open Mondays 3 to 7, Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5, Saturdays 10 to 4. Okay, so we have a lot to show you tonight, so we are going to get right to it. And you may have noticed that I am by myself tonight. Nothing's wrong, just a little vacation for the camera woman, so we're all good. So just bear with me while I show you everything while I'm on my own. It's always sometimes a little tricky, so here we go. Okay, so like I said, we have a lot to get through, so we're gonna get started right away. Okay, so we have Mix the Volume from Art Gallery, and I didn't put a price on there. It's probably like $14.55, but we'll be able to look it up. It'll be in the newsletter. So this one is really pretty. It's on kind of a beigey background. It's really hard to see. I don't know if I move it over onto the green, if we can see the color a little bit better. Maybe not. No, but it's kind of a creamy beigey background with little brown dots, like different shades of brown dots, kind of brown and tan and gray on there. It's really pretty fabric. It gives some good, it gives a good motion to your fabric if you need some kind of, something with a little bit of motion and waves going on in there. And then we also have Sparkle Elements, which I also didn't put a price on. The sign maker is lagging here. But you may recognize this fabric. We have other Sparkle Elements in other colorways, but this one has kind of, it's not super bright metallic. You can hardly tell it is metallic, but it is metallic. So those little kind of stars on there, I guess you would say. And if you like the Sparkle Elements collection, we have a fat quarter bundle, and these are from Art Gallery. If you have never felt Art Gallery fabric, you really need to feel it. It has such a good feel. Their tagline is "Feel the difference," and there's a reason for that. So it's hard to see in the fat quarter bundle, but there are different of these Sparkle Elements fabrics in the different colors. So they all have those little stars on them. Some of them have pink, some of them have blue, some of them have gold, some have green, and some are, they're kind of mixed colors. This top one happens to be the same gold one that we have fabric for. So I do know that one of the ones that we have has different shades of brown for the little stars. So that is Art Gallery Sparkle Elements fat quarters, and there's 16 fat quarters in this bundle. Really, really great fabrics. Like I said, if you've never felt Art Gallery fabrics, you should really come inside the shop and feel them. Okay, so you may have remembered from a week or two ago, we got the pattern called Pumpkin and Denim by Fig Tree, and now we have the fabrics for them. Not all of the fabrics, but a couple of them. So two of them are Eyelet. These are by Moda, and of course they're Fig Tree. So I believe that these were used in the backgrounds of the Pumpkin and Denim. Sorry, the shadows are really horrible here. But the Eyelet, this first one has the little, there we go, we can see those little dots on there. It's little 4-patch of dots, and then dots intermixed in there, like an eyelet. And then actually it's the same design, but a white on white, or cream on cream. And so then this guy that has more of a whitish background with, I think they're blue and orange dots on them. So those were used as backgrounds in this Pumpkin and Denim. And then we also have denim and daisies. So we have this kind of lighter blue background. Everything is dots. So all these little designs are created from little tiny dots, which is perfect. We just love that. So you've got the light blue and then the darker blue and then of course the orange again. And that same design, but in orange. It is more orange than it looks on camera. But it is, you know, it's a tone on tone orange. And it is what is used in the pumpkins on the cover here. So you can get an idea of the actual orange. You can see that the color of the fabric looks way more yellow than the actual fabric really is. So those are denim daisies and eyelet. And all of them were used in the pumpkin and denim pattern, but of course you can use them in anything that you like. It doesn't have to be in that, and they can be Halloween or they can be, you know, something else entirely. So these are really, really good backgrounds, and then those are great coordinating pieces. Okay, and then we also have facet. Now these are not new designs, they're just new to us colors. So we have the paper fans in pink, and then we have guinea flower in apricot, and it's actually a little less orange. It's well, I would say it's more orange and brighter than when it's showing on camera. And then we also have it in purple. So again, these are not new designs, just new to colors of facet. And of course, this is from Free Spirit Designs. And also from Free Spirit are these little 2.5-inch charm squares. These are the Tula Pink solids. So it's it's the little 2.5-inch squares of all solid fabrics in the Tula Pink color. So they'll go really well. They go with Cafe as well, but they go well with the Tula Pink, all of her fabrics. Okay, then we have some flannel, and this collection is called Chalk Baby flannel from Benex. It is directional, as you can see. These little animals are all facing the same way. So you've got little toucans, and it looks like maybe some monkeys and a tiger. And then you got flowers and then little happy sun. But this is a light yellow background, kind of a mottled yellow background. It's a little bit brighter than it shows on camera. But this is Chalk Baby flannel. It's a really good feeling flannel too, nice and soft, from Benex. Also from Benex is Faith, Family, Freedom, and these ones are patriotic, as you can see. So we have a floral print here in red, white, and blue. Of course, it does not have to be patriotic at all. We actually got it because we have a specific runner that uses kind of a patriotic fabric inside of it as its main, and so we were hoping that this would work in there. But it is perfect for using it as a main fabric, or you can use it as patriotic. And then also we have the words. So these go every which way, so it is not directional. I know you see words that are going, you know, that you can read, but then if you turn it, they go the other way, and then there's some upside down. And so, but these are all, you know, patriotic phrases: Old Glory, Liberty, Americana, Bless Our Home. So it is, you know, faith, family, and freedom. So there is a little bit of that in there. But these are great if you do quilts of valor, or you just want to do some kind of patriotic something, you know, for your home or as a quilt. So these are wonderful little fabrics for that. Okay, and the Benex train came in. So we have more from Benex. This one is called Color It Sunshine. This is a wonderful floral grouping. So this could be like for a feminine adult, or it could be for a young adult, like a teenager, something really cute. This is the big floral print on there. So you've got the big flowers and the big leaves, and this is not directional, so this is nice. It's a nice tossed grouping. And then you have kind of more the, I would say, Barbie pink or hot pink background with the little lighter pink daisies on it. And then you have this also smaller floral, and it's an all-over design, but it incorporates all the colors from the main floral. So this would be a really cute dress for a young girl. Or, you know, make a 3-yard quilt. Maybe you don't want all flowers in there. You can add some of these. So these, technically, all 3 of these, this Chalk Texture and the Newer Worlds, technically aren't part of the Color It Sunshine grouping, but look at how well they all go together. So this chalk texture is just what it is. It's just texture. And we have a Kelly green, and then we also have kind of it's peony pink, I think is what it's called. So those two are chalk texture, and then we have this Newer Worlds. I'm not sure, what the original collection was, but it happened to go pretty well with the color at Sunshine. So this is tone on tone purple. It's kind of a darker purple with the lighter purple over it. And again, look at how nicely all of those go together. Yes, there's no purple in here, however, it does still kind of go. So those are very nice. So if you were making a 3-yard quilt, you could, pair this larger floral and the small pink one maybe with the green, or, the large floral and the small floral and the purple. Something to give it some interest. So very, very nice collection there. So color at Sunshine, but then also chalk texture, which could be used on their own or with something else, and then Newer Worlds. And all of those are from Benex. Okay, my favorite grouping that came in this week is this one here from QT Fabrics, and these were designed by Dan Morris. So it's called Potpourri. So, Potpourri has a little bit of everything. So it's got floral, lots of really pretty florals in here. So this first one is on a white background, and just love those flowers. And then the one right behind it is the same design, only on a black background. So it just really makes those colors pop. And then we have a smaller floral on a white background, and then that very same one also on a black background. So two different size floral prints here that could be used as mains. And then we have this really kind of pretty deep purple fuchsia tone on tone type print. I think it's called Petals, but it looks almost like watercolored or stamped petals on there. Very, very pretty. And then we also have, I believe this one is called Kaleidoscope. So really cool. It reminds me of like stained glass in a church or something. Just really pretty. It's on a deep, deep blue, like a royal blue, but kind of lighter blues and purples in there. Very, very pretty. Goes really well with all those, those dark black colors. And then we have the Scroll, which is kind of a creamy beige color. And then we have the Paisleys, I believe is what this one is called. They're not actually Paisleys, but we can pretend. So this one is really cool. What I love about this collection is that because we got the whole collection, we then got this digital quilt top, which we eventually will probably quilt, but in the meantime we have it just as a top, and it's actually a table runner. So kind of a nice visual of what you can do with the fabric. So because I'm by myself here, I'll have to just kind of pan back so that you can see it. But it's a really cool table runner, and even cut up, those pieces are just fabulous. I mean, these are just nice, pretty, vibrant colors. So this is a table runner, and then on the other side are placemats. But this pattern is called Just a Sliver. So you can see this is the table runner, and then this is the placemats that it makes. It does use, of course, a ruler. It uses the, let's see if I can get it to where you can actually read it, the 45-degree kaleidoscope and Dresden plate ruler. So it does use that. If you don't want to get the ruler, that's fine. They include the templates for the cutting in the pattern, but it is, of course, helpful to have the ruler. But it's called Just a Sliver, and I actually made it, not in this fabric, however, I made it in fall fabric. So let me peel this back and I can show you that. So here we go, pan back a little bit so that you can see the runner. So look at how pretty this pattern looks in completely different fabrics. So this is in some of our fall fabrics. So just a way to show you how different things can look in different fabrics. But I just love, love, love this collection. I can see this in quilts, I can see this in bags, I can see this in the table runner like we showed you. There's just so many things that can be done with this. It's just so pretty. So don't delay on ordering this one, because I have a feeling that it is going to go pretty quickly. Okay, so I showed you one pattern that we got, and I'm going to show you another one. So this is called Sunny Days Table Toppers. This also uses a ruler. It uses the Creative Grids 15-degree triangle ruler. So if you've ever made a A Christmas tree skirt, you might actually have the 15-degree ruler. But this is a quilt as you go. So it's Sunny Days tabletopper, and it does use, those Dresdens. But it's really cute. This is a cut loose pattern, so they're usually pretty easy to do. So it's making a little, the Dresden waves, which if you've never made those, they're a lot of fun to make. They're very easy. So cute little pattern here. Okay, one last thing. I know we've had some requests for these and we were kind of late in getting them ordered. However, here we are. We have the 2025-2026 pocket calendars. So these are the ones that are checkbook size, and they have, all the months for the next 2 years, 2025 and 2026. I don't have very many, so don't delay. So we've got flowers, one of those, one with the hearts, and then I have 2 with the quilted patchwork hearts, and 2 of the patriotic house. So you can, I know it's only August, but you better start thinking ahead, because if you're booking classes and retreats and stuff, you need to have a place to put them. So a little pocket calendar is super duper handy to have. Okay, so I think that is all. That's all we have to show you for what came in this week. I feel like it was a lot. I've been talking a lot, so I'm not going to go over any classes or anything this week, but please be sure to check our website. We have all the classes listed on there. So we have a lot of things coming up in the next couple of months, so be sure to check that out. And hopefully I will see you at the farmers market this evening. Otherwise, we will see you next Wednesday back here at Facebook. And don't forget to check out our Jaftex video challenge video. That is still going on. It goes till the end of the month. So if you haven't yet watched our video or shared it and encouraged everybody else to watch it and share it, please do that. It is pinned to the top of our Facebook page. The more views that we get, the better we can win. All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a great evening, and we'll see you next week. Sorry, there's something blocking my button. I have to wait till it goes away. There we go. All right. Have a great night.